My name is Mr. Anderson, and this is the Comic-Con Highway Weekend Forecast. The takeover is coming, but first, Texas goes big with Chuck. What does that all mean? Well, let's get into that right now. But before we go any further, we have to give the warning, the forecast warning that November 4th, an Indie Takeover is happening in Daytona. That's right. There is going to be just an amazing amount of creators taking over the Daytona panel Comic-Con room. It is going to be amazing. I'm going to be there. Travis Gibbs going to be there. So many other creators that are going to be joining me, including Terrence Baker, David Bryan, Jesse Hansen, Travis Gibb, Dorsey Jean. I have to ask her how to pronounce that. That name throws me. Nicole Jobin and Paige Alfred are all going to be there. It's going to be amazing. We've never done this before. We've never had a show up weeks before because it's such a big deal. It really is. So if you're in Florida next weekend, you have to come to Daytona. It's not even a question about it. If you're within 1,000 miles of Daytona, you should be there if you're an indie comic guy, because this is the moment that we can change how panels are done for indie creators. But back to our forecast for this weekend, because there's some important cons going on. It's late in the season, but that doesn't mean anything stopped. The Comic-Con Highway continues. In Ohio, Championship City Comic-Con C4 featuring Sean Fournier is happening up here in this region in the Midwest. Also in the Midwest, in Illinois, we'll have the Castle Perilous Halloween Comic Fest featuring my friend Brian K. Morris and Jim Gillespie. Sorry, LA Comic-Con is going to have an amazing group of creators. By the way, that's happening on Saturday the 27th, the signing. LA Comic-Con is going on starting tomorrow to the 28th, and that's going to have some amazing talent in there. Eddie D'Angelo, Madeline Holly Rising, Sebastian A. Jones, and Scott Joseph with Dale Lazavar. So they're all going down. LA Comic-Con is going to be huge, huge. And no, that's not a Trump thing. I just realized some people might think that's Trump. But down here in Florida, we have a guy who does Kia dealership stuff, and he's always saying huge. So that's what I meant by that. Maybe Trump got that from him watching it late at night at one time. Speaking of huge, Alamo City Comic-Con's going on. And you won't forget this, Alamo, because our boy Chuck Pino is going to be there with Douglas Brown and Blake Harrington. It's exciting. It's amazing. And remember, this takeover is getting closer and closer. It's almost at Daytona, just 1 week away. And if you're in the UK, check out the MCM London featuring Kevin Davies and Dead Star Publishing. Now, as always, we're going to take a second. We're going to hop on over. We're going to see what's going on in the convention scene. Let's see what's going on. All right, so the 26th to the 28th in Ithaca, New York, will be the Wizarding Weekend. We know about Los Angeles Comic-Con because people like Madeline Holly Rising and Dale are going to be there. So many amazing people. You got to check it out. We just talked about how Kevy's going to be there in MCM London Comic-Con. Both of those shows are on the 26th to the 28th. And this weekend also, if you're in Paris, France, there's going to be a Comic-Con. That's right, Comic-Con Paris is going on as well, the 26th to the 28th. On the 27th in Massachusetts, Springfield, you'll be able to go to BingCon. In Smithville, New Jersey, it'll be the MonsterCon Bash. In the 27th to the 28th, and I can't believe Sam Johnson isn't aware of this, it's Geek Girl Con happening at the Washington State Convention Center. In Richmond, Virginia, there we go, I got it out, VA Comic-Con. It's the Richmond International Raceway. That's cool. It's going to be a fast-track con. That's happening the 27th to the 28th, including Indonesia Con that's happening in Indonesia. In Portland, we're going to have the Portland Comic Con. That's going on in the 28th. The 28th also is hosting Poughkeepsie's New York Incredicon. And then next weekend in Italy, Halloween is a day to kick off the Lucca Comic Cons. We're just going to mention that because I think it's kind of cool. It starts on Halloween. But that's it from that right now. And we're just going to quickly swing back around and show you guys the takeover graphic. No, I'm kidding. We're going to show you, here's the Champion Comic-Con with Sean Fournier. That's happening the 28th. Comic-Con Fest, which my friend is going to be happening Saturday. My friend Brian K. Morris of Rising Tide. It's happening on the 27th, so make sure you check that out if you're in the Illinois area. If you're in Texas, your stop starting tomorrow through the 28th will be in the Alamo City Comic-Con. In Los Angeles, check out my good friends, Madeline Holly Rising, Sebastian A. Jones, Scotch Joseph, Dale Lazavar, and Eddie D'Angelina. They're all amazing creators. You got to check them out. They're at the LA Comic-Con from the 26th to 28th. The MCM London is going down with Kevy's Davis. He's tabling with Death Star. And, of course, once again, Daytona's almost here. It's going to have me, Mr. Anderson, Terrence, David, Jesse, Travis, Dorcine. I got to know how to say her name. Jean. We're going to call her Jean from now on. Nicole and Paige. Because that just, I don't know, my mind for some reason can't wrap my head. She's amazing, an amazing creator. She deserves for me to be able to call her a name that doesn't sound funny. And not that the name sounds funny, the way I'm saying it sounds funny, because I know I'm getting it wrong. Got to hear it. I got to hear someone say it, because it looks like an amazing name. All right, guys, I'm excited. I'm 1 week away from a huge takeover. I got to get rid of this cough. I'm going to be excited. I'm going to be doing this program. I can't wait to get to Daytona. But until then, get to these amazing Comic-Cons this weekend. My name is Mr. Anderson. I have been the advocating voice for these amazing Comic-Cons this weekend. So go get in your car, make some plans, and get to the Comic-Con closest to you and support indie creators. I will talk to you all very soon. My name is Mr. Anderson, and this show has been brought to you by IndieAdvocates.com, the only site that actually gives you a forecast. And special thanks to ConventionScene.com for teaming up with this year to help us get all the information we can about the Comic-Cons this weekend to you.